And I'm going to be calling some scammers today. This one pertains to Firefox tech support. Now, there is no Firefox tech support number. Now, this is a scam. I found this on YouTube. There were quite a few this morning I found, but I think they have all been removed, not only pertaining to the browsers, but your router, your printer, you name it. I come across a lot of videos this morning, but I think they've all been removed. But I'm going to call this number, and I'm going to have a problem with Firefox. Well, actually, I have Waterfox, but it's the same. Now, I took a screenshot of the description. It was on the video. Mozilla Firefox, upper and lowercase, you'll find a lot of these with these scammers. For installation of new products, Hewlett-Packard and Mozilla Firefox is regarded as among the top-notch brands that offer a wide range of electronic products such as printers, notebooks, computers, and scanners. I didn't know Firefox did that. Well, they don't. Okay, on live chat and dial here, Hewlett-Packard customer support. Helpline phone number for troubleshooting. Now here, Dell printer. Like how they spell printer, up on lowercase. Mozilla Firefox laptops, tablets, and driver. Now I had to read this. I had to go by syllables. Problem. I think what they meant to type in there was problem, but they definitely badly misspelled it. Get instant help from Mozilla Firefox customer service technical experts. Now when you are caught with a malfunction or a Dell printer, or a malfunction of your Dell printer. Now here we're going back to Dell printer now. We're switching from Firefox to Dell printer. You should always opt to obtain assistance from tech specialists on Mozilla Firefox, mind you. That's a browser. Okay, customer support number. There is no support number. Okay, with guidance from the customer support rather, you can resolve any kind of issue that you might face with a Dell printer. Here we're back to Dell printer again. This service is provided 24/7. The Mozilla Firefox customer service support phone number is 24 hours, 7 days a week. Like I said, they don't have a phone number. Okay. And accessible here to help you. Okay, Mozilla Firefox customers helpline number. Officials give the best support over the world with 100% fulfillment insurance. I know that should be 100% fulfillment scam, and then blah blah blah. I don't know what the rest of this is.
Thank you for calling support. This is Ray. How can I help you?
Yes, I came across I've been having problems with my Firefox running slow sometimes and hanging. Now I've been having a problem finding support for it, and I was just browsing the internet this morning. I happened to come across a YouTube video which has this number I just called to maybe fix any Firefox issues.
That's right.
Okay, that's why I'm calling.
You're saying it's running slow?
Well, not slow. Well, it hangs. Yeah, if I type, not all the time, but sometimes when I type in a URL, I want to go to a website. It takes its time getting there, and sometimes it just hangs. It's on and off. It doesn't happen quite a lot, but it happens now and then. It gets to be annoying.
Okay, I can troubleshoot that for you. To begin with, may I have your first and last name?
Okay, the name is Joe. Last name is King, K-I-N-G.
Thank you, Mr. King. Can you also confirm the make and model of the computer that you're using?
Make and model. This computer was given to me by my grandson, I think, about 3 years ago after I retired. I think he built this himself. It doesn't have a name on it. The only thing I can't see nothing on it. Thermotake or something, I don't know. Doesn't have any
Okay.
names on it.
Is it a laptop or it's a desktop?
Oh, it's a desktop.
All right. Can you tell me which Windows do you have? Is it Windows 7 or Windows 8?
Windows 7, I think. Yeah, Windows 7. I tried Windows 10. I just couldn't get the hang of it. I went back to Windows 7 where I had my grandson do it. But eventually, I'm going to have to go to Windows 10 because I understand here pretty soon next year there's no longer going to be support for Windows 7.
All right. So in this case, Mr. King, let me do one thing. I'll walk you through some troubleshooting steps on your computer. You can follow my instructions, using which I'll be sharing the screen remotely. I'll check to see what is going wrong, and I will try my best to fix it.
Okay, what do you mean share the screen remotely?
Means I'll be remotely sharing the screen. I'll be remotely getting connected to your computer and check the problems myself.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know you can do that. Yeah.
Sure. So is your computer powered on right now?
Yeah, yes, it is on. I've been trying to. That's what I was looking for. A solution for my problems. Yeah, I'm on the computer now.
Okay. I want you to look on the bottom left-hand corner of your keyboard. There is a Windows key that you would see, right?
Yeah, my grandson told me there's like a 4 flags key or something like that.
Right, on the bottom left of your keyboard.
Yeah, because I was wondering what that was, and I had to ask my grandson. He said that was a, like you said, a Windows key.
Correct. Do you see that on your keyboard?
Yes, I see it.
Okay. I want you to please press that key and hold it down.
Okay.
And while you are holding it down, at the same time, hit on letter R for Robert.
Okay. Okay. It says run, open, type the name
That's
of it.
correct.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Little box popped up.
Right. You can release all the keys now if you are holding down the Windows key still.
Okay,
We don't have to do that now.
Oh, no, I'm not. Okay.
And inside that box that has appeared, please type. I'll spell that out for you. I like Italy.
Okay.
Then E like elephant.
Yeah.
X like X-ray.
Okay.
P like Pennsylvania.
Okay.
L as in Louis.
Okay.
O like Oscar.
Oh, yep.
R for Robert.
R, Robert.
E like elephant.
E, elephant. Okay.
Then give a space.
Okay.
www dot F like Firefox.
Yeah.
A like Apple.
Yeah.
S like Sam.
Okay.
T like Texas.
Okay.
S like Sam.
Okay.
U like umbrella.
Okay.
P like Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania, yep.
P like Pennsylvania again.
Pennsylvania.
O like Oscar.
Oscar.
R for Robert.
Robert. Oh, support.
Right. Then T for Texas.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you should have just said I could. Yeah, you should have said support. Yeah, I would have. I know I could have spelled that out. Yeah. Okay.
.com. .com.
Okay.
That's it. Then click on OK.
Okay. Okay. Establish
Sometimes people spell it
support.
wrong. Right.
Establish support connection.
That's right. Please type your full name there where it says your name, and I'll give you a support key.
Okay. Ready for a support key.
That will be 577
577
805
805
698.
698. Okay.
That's it. Then click on continue.
Okay. This is
At the bottom
run.
of this window, there will be options for run, save, cancel.
Yeah.
You need to click on run.
Okay. Okay, green bars going across, connecting to go to assist. Yeah. Blue bar, copying files.
Okay.
Okay. It's hesitating for a moment. There it goes. Registering go to assist service. Okay. Connecting to go to assist. Okay. Verifying. Connecting. Okay. It says Ray M has invited you to join the session. Okay. Do you want to join us?
That's me.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Alright, Mr. King, I got the connection. Your efforts. Do you see I'm moving the mouse round and round?
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Right. That's me. You can sit back and relax. I'll check your Firefox now.
Okay. Well, it's Waterfox.
And before I begin,
it's Waterfox, but it's the same as Firefox. My grandson said it's just a watered down version of Firefox. He said it's Firefox.
I can understand. I'll check that. Before I begin, I would like to share a disclaimer that this call and the remote session would be monitored for quality and training purposes.
Okay.
So if you have to go to the internet, this is always your primary browser, Firefox?
Yeah, it's all
or
I
do you
use.
use iExplore also?
No, I don't use iExplorer. I use that. My grandson set that up for my camera, my security camera. If I want to view it, all I have to do is click on the eye. He told me not to use Internet Explorer.
Right. And since how long do you think it's been facing issues? Or when was the last time you think it was functioning properly?
It goes on and off. Last 2 days it was okay, and late yesterday evening it started up again. Just it's a hit and miss thing. It'll lag or slow down.
I see.
Doesn't do it all the time.
Okay. The settings look to be good. Give me one moment here.
Windows 7 Home Premium.
That's right.
Is there any telephone number that you are using on this account that ends with 61?
Okay, although I understand what's going wrong, but in order to be exactly sure, I would like to run a scan on the computer. That will
Okay.
take about 2 to 3 minutes of time, following which
Okay.
it will give us an exact picture.
Okay.
And also, Mr. King,
I don't
I
have it
believe this
here.
is a computer that is used only for personal use, right? Not for any
Uh,
kind of business use.
oh, personal use, yeah. No, I don't use it that much. My wife and I don't use it that much. We just occasionally we use it, but not that much. My
Okay.
my cat was just up here on the table, stepped on the key, I think.
Sorry, what's that?
I said my cat was just up here on the table. I had to keep it. Sometimes he likes to walk across the keyboard. I just gotta watch him.
Oh, okay. So you're a cat person.
Well, I got a cat and two dogs.
Okay, that's nice.
What does this do? Performance monitor.
This is going to monitor the performance of all the browsers. If there are any issues, it will let us know. And it will give us an exact picture about what all is going wrong so that we can work on that area.
Okay.
And also one more thing, Mr. King, I would like to check with you. May I know for your internet, are you using a Wi-Fi or is it a wired connection that you have?
Wi-Fi.
Okay.
I used to use a connection with a cable, but my grandson set me up for Wi-Fi.
Okay. The name on this computer says Bob. I believe that might be your grandson.
That's my grandson's name. Well, Robert, but Bob for short.
Okay.
Now, what's this do right here?
This is going to give us the results of the scan.
Okay. It's really scrolling fast.
Right.
Wow, there's a lot there. Whatever it is.
Right.
Now, what's this supposed to tell you?
The scan that we just ran, this will show us the results of the scan. Just a moment.
Okay.
I'll have to open it again. Give me one moment here. Oh, sorry. I'll request you to please leave control of the mouse or
It's
keyboard for
probably
a while.
I'm
because
sorry. I think that's my cat. I'm sorry. My cat. Not the movie.
That's fine. Because if you will be working on it, then I will not be able to work. At one point of time, only one person can work. It's
Okay.
like a one-way connection.
Okay, I'll keep my cat off the table. Or desk.
Okay, thank you so much.
What happened?
It's taking a lot of time. I'm refreshing it again and again.
Okay. Oh, Firefox corrupted. Remove junk files.
One moment here. Yes, I see that. Right. Looks like your Firefox is getting corrupted. There's plenty of junk coming in from the internet. Whenever we are connecting the computer to the internet, there are plenty of junk files, lots of bad files are getting downloaded, which are corrupting your Firefox. Let me check one thing here. I see a security software on here, Malwarebytes, right? This is the one that you're using?
Yes, my grandson put that on.
Okay. Malwarebytes, it's a good software, no doubts, but wrong choice of securities here in this case, I must say.
No, what about
if you would notice on the screen here?
What about Malwarebytes?
I'll try to explain. If you are looking on the screen here, this is the security section of the computer. But
Windows Update.
Right, if you check here, this is on, this is off, this is on, this is on, this is on.
Network.
This is off.
Windows Update is off. Internet security settings are okay. Network access protection off. What's a network access protection?
Well, this is a protection for Windows 7. This thing has got nothing to do with the problems that we are facing right now. This is another thing. But the thing here is the Malwarebytes that you are using. This is like a partial protection that you are receiving with your Malwarebytes.
Yeah.
This is not a 100% protection.
Oh, I see.
It doesn't include your network access protection. So this is the reason why you have Malwarebytes. Still we are getting so many junk files, so many pop-ups, so many advertisements and things like that whenever we are going to the internet.
I see.
That's fine. Let me try and clear off the junk here. Give me 1 second, please. Can you give me a ballpark how old this computer is?
Oh, I don't know. My grandson gave it to me. I don't know, probably about 3 years ago. I'm not really sure, to tell you the truth.
Okay.
I would have
All right.
to.
Here's what the problem lies. The bad files, when I try to delete them, if you look at the screen here, it says 7 items. I will select all of these, and I will right click here. I'll click on delete. It says, are you sure you want to move 7 items to recycle bin? I'll say yes to it.
Yeah.
There are some of them that they want us to skip. It says 5 items here, but again they became 7. They keep bouncing back again and again.
Try that again. Try delete those. I didn't quite see that.
Sure. I tried a couple of times, but they keep on bouncing back again and again.
Delete. You're pressing skip. What are you skipping?
Well, some of them, they are non-deletable, it says.
Okay, can I try it?
Some software.
Can I try it?
Sure, please go ahead.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
Okay. My grandson taught me how to do this, deleting. Let's see. Hold down the shift key, right click and delete. Yes. Okay. Skip. Huh. Okay, some files are okay. Not deleting.
These 5 look to be right. These 5 are infected items which we are not able to delete. It's not giving us an option. And there were two which we were able to delete, but again they are bouncing back. Again there are 7. Give me 2 minutes, please. I will be referring this issue to my technical team. Whatever will be the best I can do for you, I'll do the same.
Okay.
Can I place your call on hold for about a couple of minutes?
Yeah.
Thank you. Please be online.
Okay.
Hi, thank you for staying online, Mr. King.
Yeah, I'm here.
So do you have a pen and paper handy? I'm going to tell you what work is supposed to be done here. I'm going to type all the details on your screen too. You can copy down all the details as well.
Okay.
First of all, we have to remove the junk files from it.
Yeah.
And we have to use some softwares to get the removal of the infections. And also,
wait a minute.
you said
infections. What? You didn't mention. What do you mean by infections?
Well, these 5 files, which we are not able to delete, these are infected items. That's why we are not getting an option to delete them, and we are able to skip them. So we have to use some softwares to get rid of those files. They are infected. There are a total of 7 junk files that you have, and a total of 5 infections, which we just saw, which we were not able to delete.
Yeah.
And apart from it, your Windows update service is not working. We have to reconfigure your automatic updates.
Okay.
And as there's plenty of junk, we have to do a cleanup and a tune-up. Cleanup means we need to remove all the unnecessary and unwanted files that are not required to be installed, which are getting downloaded from the internet in the background. And tune-up means we need to use some advanced tools and techniques in order to boost up the computer's performance. And after this automatic updates is configured, we have to update your browsers. We have to update your Firefox. And once this work is done, if we have to make sure problems like this don't repeat themselves in the future again and again, you need to change your securities. I mean, you need to remove your Malwarebytes. That's what we suggest. And put something else on.
What's wrong with Malwarebytes?
We don't normally recommend using Malwarebytes on Windows 7 as technicians.
Okay. What do you normally recommend?
There are lots of softwares. There are hundreds of softwares that work on Windows 7. Okay, I'll recommend you some names before I end the phone call. I'll give you some 5 or 6 names.
Okay.
And also we will recommend, sir, because the Windows updates for this Windows that you're using have stopped. Let me open it here. If I go to Windows updates, then looks like it's not receiving the updates regularly because it's an old operating system. So we'll recommend you to use Windows 10 if that will be possible.
Okay.
Windows 10 is what we recommend on this kind of configuration because this is 8 gigabytes of RAM, 64-bit operating system. No doubt the computer is good. It's an excellent configuration that you have. It's only that all the applications, all the softwares, they are not being updated regularly, as a result of which they are not functioning up to the mark. And that's because your Windows updates have stopped for Windows 7. We are not receiving the updates. So once they are updated, once everything is running up to the mark, it will be about 2 to 3 times faster as well than what it's working like currently at the moment.
Okay, I see, yeah.
Well, my technical team can definitely do all the work. That's going to take about 45 to 60 minutes in order to do all of the work and everything. And you're saying if it's like 2 to 3 years old computer, then it will be like an out of warranty computer for the technicians. In that case, it will be a one-time charge of $69 in order to fix all the issues and do all of this work. And in about next 45 to 60 minutes, it will be up and running. will be about 2 to 3 times faster, and will have a longer life.
Well, is that all it is? $69? Is that all?
That won't include any security software, but for $69, we are gonna assign a technician who is gonna remove all the junk files, remove all the infections, reconfigure your automatic updates. They will update your Firefox. They'll clean the sub, clean all the junk, and tune the sub. And they'll also put, I'm not sure, I'll check if they can put Windows 10 on it.
Okay.
And it will take about 45 to 60 minutes, but we'll not keep you on the phone for that very long.
Now, you...
We can let you hang up the call.
I don't know how the heck that come up there. Oh, no. Okay, Malwarebytes. Upgraded. I'll get that later. Here, I'm bringing that up. Here, wait a minute. Hang on a minute.
So this will have to be removed, your Malwarebytes. It's not giving us a 100% protection.
Okay. Now, you said that temp files. Now, these are malware?
Right.
Actually, they're not. These are programs.
No.
These are running. That's why you can't delete them. They're running. Once I close out, like log me in. Once I close out, these are just temp files. Okay, you want to charge me $10 for the temp files. Now now you brought up the now you said Firefox corrupted. Remove junk files. Well, you typed that in.
Yeah, why will I do that?
In other words, here I typed in tree /? It says graphically displays the folder structure or driver path. Now, sometimes you scammers use this with the F switch display. It has nothing to do with computer problems. This is an old MS-DOS. It's an MS-DOS application. And it has nothing to do with computer problems. What you did was you just typed that in. And
give me 1 second, please. No, we didn't type that in, sir. It was there. We
yes, you did. I know all about as far as my here you clicked in the Action Center. As far as the Windows update, I disabled that because I don't want the updates updating willy-nilly. I go after them when I want to.
If you know
as far as the NAP, it's not used for the home network. It's intended more for large businesses, corporations. It's set to default. It's not used for the home computer user. The reason I called because I know you're a scammer. I just wanted to see what you would do. I came across the video. I know it's a scam video. For one thing, Firefox does not have a support phone number. And I knew that. Here, let me bring up Firefox. You there? Hello? Here, avoid and report Mozilla tech support scams. Down here it tells you there is no phone number for Mozilla does not charge for downloads, upgrades, technical support, and does not endorse any company that does. Companies that ask for payment or personal information for installing, updating, or providing support for Firefox or Thunderbird is not affiliated with Mozilla and should be avoided. Go down here a little bit further. This is the official Firefox homepage right here. So that's why I know this is a scam. And as far as the updates, Windows updates, I disabled that. I go after them when I want to. And as far as the user account, user account, I disabled that as well. As far as a NAP, network access protection. Down below it says, what is network access protection? All you gotta do is just click on that, and it'll tell you. Are you there? Hello, scammer? Are you there? Oh, the reform. Okay, he may have hung up on me. He's still on the computer. Save. Desktop. I'm just going to save it to the desktop. He's on my computer. Wait a minute, let me block him here. I want to see what he does. Hey, scammer, what are you going to do? Okay, Ray needs to reboot your computer. No. Let's see what he does now. Hey, come on, Ray. Let's see what you can do. Come on. Come on, Ray. Give it your best, Ray. Come on, Ray. You can do it. You're a technician. Hey, Ray. Okay, do you want to continue? Okay, need to reboot your computer. No. I think I'm about tired of Ray here. I'm tired of playing around with this scammer. So let's end him right now. Okay, he's gone. I'm just going to do a bit of a recap of what just happened. First thing the scammer did was bring up the performance monitor. Of course, I was curious as to what he was going to say. And of course, whatever it was, it would have been a problem with my slow computer. But he didn't stick around. He closed out on it. Why, I don't know. But I'd like to would have found out what the problem was he was going to throw at me. Then he brings up the command prompt, and he tried 3 attempts. He tried the tree command. Now, the tree command is one of their favorite scamming ploys that they use to try and trick you into thinking something wrong with your computer. Of course, he said my browser was corrupt and removed junk files. Of course, he typed this in. Now I'm going to bring it up another instance of command prompt. I'm going to type in tree /question. That's the help switch. Now it graphically displays the folder structure of a driver path. Think of it as a filing cabinet with folders in it. Now the folders are not labeled. Now at times they may use the tree along with the F switch displays the names of files in each folder. Then you're adding files to the folder. Now the tree command is a MS-DOS application. It goes back to the MS-DOS days. Now it's a rarely used command if it's used at all anymore, with the exception of the scammers. Now they like to use it to their advantage to try and trick you into thinking there's something wrong with their computer. Now nowhere here does it state that it scans for computer issues, be it malware or whatever. It does not do that. It never has and never will. Then he brings up the temp folder, and he tries to delete, I think it was 7, and I think only 2 were deleted, and of course he said they returned, and I'll show you exactly how he did it. Now the reason he could not remove the other files were because they were in use. Now he said these were viruses, malware. Now they had logged me in. Now that's the program they use to do remote access to my computer. Now, LogMeIn is a legitimate program. It's just used by these scammers for illicit purposes. Now, I brought up my temp folder, current temp folder, which I have now. I have the programs now. A lot of them are running. You can see I have MBAM here, Malwarebytes, NVIDIA. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click. I'm going to hold my shift key, go on the bottom and click highlight all, release my shift key. Now, if I were to delete this holding the shift key, it would bypass the recycle bin. Now, I'm going to click delete. Now, what he did was, of course, I have 10 items to the recycle bin. Now, he clicked do this to all current items. Now, the ones that are skipped, I have to skip. These are running, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 6 in the recycle bin. So what he did was he pressed the control key. He pressed and held the control key, and he pressed the Z key, as in zebra. And what that does, it returns it back to the recycle bin, or not the recycle, from the recycle bin back to the temp folder. Okay, by using that onboard keyboard, I just returned it back to the temp folder. I'm going to try this all over again, and I'm going to delete. Yes. Okay, skip. I'm going to press and hold the control key along with the Z key as in zebra or Z. And what that does, it returns it right back to the temp folder. And that's exactly what he did. And he wanted me to believe that the reason that was doing that was that these were infections. These were malware. Of course, once they close out on all these running programs, then I can remove what's left over. Okay, I did have 10. I disabled 3 programs. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Of course, once I close out on everything at the end here, I have nothing. Of course, whatever I do have, I can clean out with the C cleaner. I'm going to try and delete these as well. I'm just going to right click and delete to the recycle bin. Okay, skip. Okay, I have 2 that are running. Rest are in the recycle bin. I don't need them, so I have the iSpring and the NVIDIA. I'm going to press the control key and the Z key once more. And there they are. They're back. I noticed at one point he brought up the run box rather, and he's going to type in msconfig, but he stopped. I'm going to go ahead, msconfig. He was going to click on services, and he's going to tell me that all the under status, let me get stopped. All these services are stopped. That he was going to say they should be running, but no, they're stopped. They're actually just set to manual in case the event they are needed. I take BitLocker here. I'm on Windows 7 Home Premium. Now BitLocker, Windows 7 Home and Windows 7 Pro does not come with BitLocker, nor can you download it. Another one was here, Bluetooth. I can actually Bluetooth and BitLocker, and I can actually just totally disable those because I really don't need those. And the same goes with the application application layer gateway service. You're on internet connection sharing. You may need that, but I don't need it, so I could actually just totally disable that. Now this is another one of their classic scamming ploys they use to try and trick you into thinking there's something wrong with your computer. And then he brought up the Notepad, which they all do. Remove junk files. I can remove those with CCleaner once the programs are closed. Remove infections. Of course, there weren't any infections. He didn't even check for infections or any malware. Reconfigure automatic updates. Now, I just have my updates disabled. I go after them when I want to. In other words, I install the updates. So only the updates that I want. I don't want them updating willy-nilly. installing. Update Firefox, that did not need to be done. Clean up and tune up. That was I like to know what programs he was going to. That wasn't going to do any good. Security. Okay, change security. It's going to remove my Malwarebytes. No, they're not going to remove my Malwarebytes. I've been using Malwarebytes for a lot of years. Of course, I know the do's and don'ts about surfing, so I can keep myself out of trouble. Malwarebytes comes in handy. Now, with Windows 10, he claimed that it would run 2 or 3 times faster. No, it's not going to make my computer run 2 or 3 times faster. Now, one thing he did say is that they might be able to put Windows 10 on my computer. Well, I'd like to see that happen through a remote access. I should have questioned him about that. Of course, he said my computer was out of warranty. I brought up the Action Center, the Windows updates. I meant to turn them on before I called them. I forgot all about it, but I already explained to you that I had them shut off. Now, user account. Now, the user account is disabled. That's because I have it turned off. Now, under network access protection, that's more for corporations, businesses, not for the home computer user. That's why it's off. It's off as default. Now down below, what is network access protection? All you have to do is click on that, and I'll show you what it's for. Now, in closing, I came across this video on YouTube. And believe me, there's a lot more. These scammers are uploading videos trying to entice you into calling the numbers that they have listed. It's anywhere from printer support, your network support, router support, you name it, antivirus support. They're constantly uploading videos, and if you ever come across those, avoid those. Just stay away from them. Well, that concludes this video, and I'll catch you on the next one.